all, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Shai. this this is Michael McCoy. This this trying something different today. And not putting not putting my face to the camera. I seen I seen Apostle Ricard do this, so I'm gonna try this. And today is about right now it's about persecution. So um, 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 12. Yea, and all that will live godly in Yahweh shall suffer persecution. Matthew chapter 5 verse 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 10. Therefore I take pleasure in infirmities and reproaches and necessities and persecutions and distress for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Then am I strong. John chapter 15 verse 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Luke chapter 6 verse 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall approach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Luke chapter 6 verse 22. Romans chapter 8 verse 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Yahweh? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? Matthew chapter 5 verse 44. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. Matthew chapter 5 verse 11. Blessed are you when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Mark chapter 10 verse 29 through 30. And Yahushua answered and said, Verily I say unto you, there is no man that hath left house, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my sake, and the gospel's, but he shall receive 100-fold now in this time houses and brethren, and sisters, and mothers, and children, lands with persecutions, and in the world to come eternal life. Romans chapter 12 verse 14. Bless them which persecute you, bless and curse not. My times are, Psalm chapter 31 verse 15. My times are in thy hand. Deliver me from the hand of my enemies, and from them that persecute me. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. And Acts chapter 22 verse 7. And I fell into the ground, and I heard a voice saying unto me, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? Yea, though I walk Psalm chapter 23 verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Yeah, yeah, coming up with a video today about persecution, and yeah, I haven't really done a video on it, but I think it's kind of silly, to say people are armed and they don't have any weapons, and to say they're armed and dangerous and they don't have anything on them. And I don't have any weapons in my house. I haven't shot a gun in my life. And I think it's kind of silly. You know, first of all, you do that. You take someone to court or you take them in front of a jury or anything. That's the first thing you have to prove is, um, did this person, have weapons in their residence, and were they really armed and dangerous? Which would be the first lie. Then you gotta bring on more lies, and you gotta continue to lie on that person, and I think it's silly. You know, I mean, especially when when you pretty much keep your nose clean all the time, and no one has any problems with you, have a record, and any of that stuff. But you know, and talking with my family about um politics and kind of why I didn't vote. It's like pretty much the lobbyists own everything, so why even vote? But that's off topic. But yeah, man, just yeah, I think that persecution is kind of silly. You know, especially especially the way I was raised and everything. Spending my whole life and you know in private school, which I needed because of my disability. But you know growing and learning with you guys, and I'm learning that the new world order is about the birthright, and you know um, also I like the do a response video about one of the elder from Daily Avocation about chasing the bag, and it's like I did chase the bag, and I before I came in the truth, I didn't know. But I see what he's talking about, um but I definitely didn't want to sell out and sell my soul. Some people legitly have to work two full-time jobs to make ends meet, to pay all their bills, water, gas, electric, and take care of their kids or whatever they gotta take care of. But even if you have to work a little harder, kind of like that, it's better to do that than sell out and sell your soul. You know. Then some people still walk out decent. They have their, just like the one dude I talked about. That he has his house and condo paid off, and along with several vehicles, and and he just retired from Arby's after 25 years. Um, and he actually worked his way up to commercial real estate. It's like with his cousin, he owns an apartment complex. But you know, one thing you don't want to do is sell your soul and gain the whole world and lose your soul. So I, again, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Hey, thank you, Great Millstone, for teaching the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings, soul flux throughout around the world. This is Mark McCoy. Have a blessed day.